Hey, family. Welcome to an episode of Soul Talk Sundays. Yes, you heard me right. Soul Talk Sundays. Where, honey, I'm going to be talking from the soul. And we're going to be talking about topics that most people run from. So let's get into it. Y'all, today we're about to get into a conversation some of y'all been running from for a while now. Some of y'all done pray for clarity, for peace, for growth, for blessings. But you keep chasing behind people God already snatched out your life. So guess what? Today I'm going to say what needs to be said. And I want y'all to hear me clearly. Okay? Stop running after what God has removed. Because every time you chase what God pulled away from you, you delay your own healing, your own growth, and your own peace. Now we're going to go ahead. Let's be honest. Not everybody is supposed to go with you to the next level. They're just not. Some people are only supposed to be in your life for a lesson and not a lifetime. Some people are truly just seasonal. They came, they served their purpose, and they were supposed to exit. But because you get attached, because you want to hold on, because we scared of being alone, we keep trying to drag folks into chapters that were never written for them. They were never written into the next chapter of our life. You know those type of people that was there for your struggle? But when it came to your success, you seen jealousy written all over them, written all over their face. You know those people that loved you when you were broken because it made them feel needed. It made them feel like you needed them. But now that you healing, now that you setting boundaries, now that you elevating in life, they don't know how to handle that version of you. See, some people only loved the broken you, not the healed. You see, because we always asking God to bring us peace. We always praying for God to bring us blessings. We always praying to God to bring us elevation. We always praying to God to heal us, to take the pain away. But how do you expect that to happen? How do you expect to have any of that when you still holding on to dead weight? But here you go. Begging folks to stay, begging folks to act right, begging folks to love you correctly, begging folks to stop cheating on you, begging folks to be loyal, begging folks to stop abusing you, begging for friendships. And they already showed you who they are. Let me tell y'all something. I had to learn this the hard way. The people that God removes, He removes for a reason. Some of them people He removed got hearts that ain't right. Some of them was using you. Some of them was blocking the very thing you've been praying for. Some of them was smiling in your face and secretly talking about you and hating on you behind your back. And here you are, losing sleep over folks that sleep just fine without you. Losing your mind over people that can care less about your peace of mind. Crying over folks that ain't shed not one tear for you. And every time you go back, it gets worse. Because what you are doing every single time you go back, you are telling God, Lord, I don't trust you. I trust this person more. You see, some doors are closed because God is protecting you from the storm behind the door that you don't even know is there. You mad because you can't see it, but He already saw it. He already peeped the conversation behind your back. The shade they throwing at you. The ways that they gon' block your blessing. But you still trying to rewrite the story. Still trying to fix broken people. Still trying to carry folks that ain't never, ever carried you. You can't heal while you still entertaining what hurt you. Come on, y'all hear me? You cannot heal while still entertaining something that hurt you. You cannot grow while you are still watering dead soil. You talk about leveling up, you can't even level up because you still carrying the people that God been told you to drop. Put them down, let them go, leave them in the wind. Don't question it. Because remember, God has already heard the conversations that you didn't hear. God saw the snakes that you never saw. God saw the fake support. He saw the side eyes, the envy. He done peeped all of that. So while you sitting here grieving over who left, yo, God is saying, I pulled them out because they was going to poison what I'm trying to give you next. You ever wonder why certain relationships just ended out of nowhere? Why certain friendships just fell apart and you ain't got a clue why? Like, damn, we was cool. I really don't even know what happened. Why people who used to ride for you suddenly flipped on you? That wasn't random. That wasn't just some out of the blue stuff. God saw something you couldn't. And instead of fighting to keep them, you need to start thanking God for the removals. Stop trying to hold on to something that God has removed. Start thanking God for removing those things out of your life. Don't try to hold on to it. Because every time you chase somebody God removed, you slow down your own process. You delay your own healing. You block all your blessings. And let me be real with y'all. You're crying over people that sleep just fine without you. You stressed out while they living their best life. You sacrificing your own peace for folks who don't think twice about you. When you keep bringing people back that God has tried to remove, you invite more damage into your life. You know that? You invite more heartbreak. You invite more betrayal. You invite more wasted years. You invite more disloyalty. The list goes on. You keep hoping that this person will change. But they've already shown you who they are. You have to start believing them the first time. Because see, a lot of us, we struggle because we feel guilty. I've let guilt eat away at me for years. We feel like maybe I should have done more. Maybe if I loved him harder, maybe he would have stayed. Maybe if I done this, maybe if I done that, he would have stayed. Stop thinking you can fix people. You are not responsible for somebody else's growth. It's not your job to fix a broken man. It's not your job to fix a broken relationship. It's not your job to fix a broken mother. It's not your job to fix a broken father. It's not your job to fix a broken brother or sister. It's not your job to teach grown folks how to treat you. It's not your job to make somebody love you correctly. You can't continue to carry grown folks on your back. You can't force people to value you. That's between them and God. Stop bleeding for people who wouldn't even hand you a Band-Aid, who wouldn't even bandage up your scar, who wouldn't even lick your wound. Because I'm going to tell you, when you finally release what God removed, you open doors you didn't even know existed. You feel a sense of peace that you've never felt before. You see opportunities that you never even imagined. Relationships that actually pour into you instead of draining the hell out of you. But as long as you hold on to that old, y'all, that new can't come in. It's like trying to pour fresh water into a dirty cup. everything gets contaminated. Listen, your healing is waiting on the other side. Your healing is waiting on the other side of your release. Let them go. Stop stalking their page. Stop checking if they've watched your story. Stop waiting on an apology. Stop fantasizing about a closure. Stop thinking you can change that man. Stop thinking, okay, he only hit me one time, he ain't gonna do it again. Stop believing that disloyal friend. And I'm gonna skip back to closure. I can remember being in a situation where I felt like I could not move on until I had that closure. And I know a lot of you out there have felt that. Whether it was a relationship, a friendship, a mother and daughtership, you've been in a situation where you felt like you needed closure. But y'all, closure is not always a conversation. Sometimes closure is just accepting the silence. You hear me? You don't always need a conversation. Now, I don't know who needed to hear this today. You've been begging God to fix things that he's trying to remove. You've been trying to rewrite a chapter that God done already closed. Today is your release day. Today you stop chasing after what God took away. Today you make room for yourself. Okay? You make room for that peace. And if this hit home for any of you, please drop it in a comment and let me know. And remember to share this with somebody who needs to hear it. And as always, this is Soul Talk Sundays. Real life, real lessons. Until next time, protect yourself and your peace.